Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play EVE Online. We're in our Punisher, which is now shiny and blue and silver. There's a reason for that. There's currently we're going to be starting the Epic Arc today. That's why we're back in our Punisher. And why we have this skin, which is the Cador skin for the Punisher, is there's actually a special event going on that I'm going to attempt to at some point tonight get some footage of, just so I can show it off to you guys, because it's ending really soon. So I apologize, I haven't really been able to mention it. I haven't really been doing videos of EVE, well, haven't had a chance to record more EVE since it started. But we're going to get started on this. Now this has some pretty nice payouts to it for starting the game, so I would advise coming to do the Epic Arc as soon as you can. I probably put it off a little too long. So now, Capsuleer, aren't we? The immortal pilot who subverts the rules of life and death, who shapes the fate of empires. You'll have to excuse my skepticism. Work with the humanitarian organization, the Sisters of Eve. So, my main account works with them as well. It is great. Seeing your kind hasten the deaths of millions every day. Expect me to believe that you're different. Your actions, we'll have to do some talking. Okay. So we're gonna go aid the damsel. We are very different. We are going to assist this damsel in distress. Yes, that is literally what they're going after here. So many people here in Ventures. Oh, there's actually a rogue swarm right here.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna see if there's anyone already here. There probably already is, given there's 34 people in this system. And survey says... yes, it's Caracol. Okay, I won't touch the site, because that would be kind of rude of me. Looks like he just landed himself. So the site is just starting. We'll find another one of those to poke at. So now we basically just head for Monarch. The reason we're using the Punisher for this instead of the Dragoon or our Arbitrator, and by the way, we also have an Omen now. I was going to be doing stuff with the Omen today, but I decided the Epic Arc would probably be best if we got at least started on it. Oh, here's another Rogue Swarm. Yeah, I'm just going to poke all of these I see, and if no one's doing one, we're going to stop and do it. There's actually not much profit in doing them, so we probably won't actually run into many people who are doing them. Switch to my radio crystals. Actually, infrared ones should be good. Yeah. Keep a little more DPS going. So Vex are doing this one. Looks like he's just getting started as well. So we're just a little too late the few times we've come to these. Oh, there's a ore site here. Low-sec ores. It's pretty decent. It's also an Orca here, who is autopiloting. Yep, autopiloting. He is asking to die. Now we warp to this beacon. There's nothing else really here for us. Switch back to our multi-frequency crystals. Let's see what could be here. I'm not going to turn the armor rep on, because I honestly don't think we'll need it. Oh, there's a revelation. Damsel. Naglfar. This revelation doesn't appear to be too damaged. If only we could take it. This Naglfar, however, is pretty damaged. Though, to be fair, for the Minmatar, that's still not very damaged. They're used to working with things that are not in one piece. And this Tempest Hull here has seen better days. Okay, now we just go turn this in. Poor Tempest.
Warp drive active.
This first mission is literally that easy. Few seconds and we're done. I might as well actually close the chat. We don't need it open. I just personally like keeping the inventory open so I can easily see at a glance what energy crystals I have with me. Because I quite honestly, I carry generally random assortments of crystals depending on the ship. We could probably actually do away with our ultraviolet crystals, because we're probably not going to need them. Yeah, this Orca is literally still moving towards that gate. He could have already been through it and aligning to the next gate by now, and probably already in warp to the next gate. Autopilot does not make you go as fast as manually warping. It's also much more dangerous. Much, much more dangerous. So now
Warp drive active.
we're going to want to dock up. Just a couple of red cosmic signatures. Yes, there are a lot of ships here.
Docking permission requested.
Because, well, this is the beginning of the epic arc. And it's one of the best things you can actually do for making ISK early in the game. That's mission 1 complete. Now you quest another mission. You need to go to this guy, who's off in Tar. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Minimize that and begin our warp. I actually think that Vexer might be doing the missions here. He's a little oversized for this, but whatever floats his boat. Not really much to talk about while we're warping around, but we are going to actually be introduced in Tar to something I actually like a fair amount that I didn't even know about until very recently. And that is a Cosmos agent, which is agents who are just in space. Now, I knew they existed, but I've never talked to any of them. But after seeing some of the rewards that the Caldari Cosmos agent can give, and the Amara Cosmos agents, they are amazing. We'll be doing the Amara Cosmos agents, for sure. They are just great for making ISK, and for getting our hands on some storyline equipment, which is actually pretty good stuff. comes an orca. See a lot of those recently. And I honestly don't know why. The orca is actually a mining boosting ship. Here's another orca. It also appears to be autopiloting. I think this is the same one, actually, that we saw before. Now we need Tivis Jack, but this should just take us right to him. A lot of people around here. I'm actually a little shocked. Not used to seeing this many people. Ooh, that's nice. 2 ore sites. We want to talk to this guy. We have completed our last mission. Now we need to get the strange data core. Eliminate pirates present at the wreck site. I know I probably should be reading the stuff, but you guys can pause and read it. A lot of this lore stuff, I actually find it's better if you read it while you're experiencing this for the first time. So if you're interested in the lore side of Eve, just create an account with my buddy link, if you would please. It's in the description, if you care to play along. It'll get you some extra skill points that will actually put you at about the point I am at for skill points, which is really nice. Actually, I think it might actually put you further than me. Skill point total. No, I'll still have a bit more. But you'll be pretty close to the amount of skill points I have. And yeah, just come and experience the Epic Arc. As you'll see here, it's not terribly hard. Oh hey, we're back at the damsel spot. Let's get ready to fire. And blap. 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 Pew. 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 Yeah, we're a little over-prepared for this. I don't even need this on. Oh, I actually missed. It's because he's outside of my range. There we go. Now we just have the strange data core. Now we return to him.
Warp drive active.
Simple as that. Mission done. Easy-isk. Now, also, I'll notice, you might, well, I'll mention, you might have noticed that our ISK is about half of what it was. The Omen I bought is about, yeah, it took us down that much. It is a PvE fit Omen. We'll be using it for level 2, 3 missions. But that'll come when the time comes. Still have a fair little bit of level 2 grinding to go before we can even get level 3s, so.
Warp drive active.
Back to him. I might actually quickly, after turning this mission in, because this is, you know, fair bit of progress for the Epic Arc already. Here's someone doing it in a Gila. Jeez. That's a bit much. Now, let's not grab another mission right away. Let's see here. I want to go there. There's no real reason for that. I just want to get away from where I'm assuming it's going to be populated. Because I want to show off one of these drone sites. And hopefully get one of the most valuable items from them. And we're not going to manage that in a populated system. If I had the patience to fly all the way to Anal, which I'll note is like 20-30 jumps from where I am now, if I want to stay to high-sec, it's, yeah, if I had the patience to get out there, there's bound to be a few of those sites over there. But I just don't have the patience for it. Now, I am actually going to pull local back up, so I can keep an eye on how many people are in local. Just kind of keep flying along, I guess. Crazy Daisy. Some weird player names. Let's just kind of keep poking along. I might actually cut here at some point soon, just until I can find an empty site. Well, there's one that just spawned, but there's 7 people in local. I'll just ignore it for now. 3 people in local here. Let's check this one.
Warp drive active.
We might be able to get this one. I'm gonna put our infrared crystals on. Actually, let's go standard crystals. Just try and eke out as much DPS as I can. At a decent range. Nope, no one in this one yet. Cool. So, we'll be fighting a few cruisers, frigates, and just other assorted things. Actually, gotta switch over to radio so we can start applying damage right away. Yeah, someone else just came in. There is a good chance, because a few people in the EVE community are assholes, that they're going to try and steal our stuff. I mean, the EVE community can be nice, but it can also be, well, the EVE community. We're dealing pretty good damage to these guys and not really taking much damage, so that's pretty good. Could probably turn our afterburner off now that we're on top of him. We don't really need all that speed anymore. Is that one down? That's not the end of this. There will be more. Here they are. Here's a Vexer. Oh, please be nice, Mr. Vexer. I'm trying to show this site off. As he launched drones. He has not launched drones. He warped off. Thank you, my Vexery friend. Oh, another site appeared. Might be why. We are ripping through these rather quickly. The Dragoon gets through them faster. I was actually using our Dragoon for running these. Because I have done a few on here. I never thought to actually be recording while I was doing them. Because I'm smart. I also apologize for swearing earlier. It's just a little frustrating doing these sites in high-sec for obvious reasons. People actually recommend you go to low-sec. As much as it's more dangerous, it's oftentimes a lot easier to actually find the sites. And to end up getting to do them. And if you're careful, it's actually a lot safer too. Let's get firing. Switch back to our multi-crystals if we can. Module lag is a thing. Oh, we have stirred the hive. That's okay. I've actually not run into that with the Punisher before. I don't know how the Punisher's tank is going to handle this. Those are just a lot of weak NPCs, but it's definitely going to slow us down, which is not fun. Switch over to radio and just start popping those. Keep forgetting that the Punisher can't really lock anything. I think we can only lock 3 targets at a time. Oh no, we can have 4 locked. I don't know why that wasn't working. Oh, they were out of range. That's why. Sorry, I'm used to the cruiser's lock range. Got enough of those down. I'll take out this last one, just ignore the last 2 there. Switch back to our multi-crystals, because if we don't clear this fast enough, someone else will come in here and clear it and take our loot. And we are in no position to try and fight back. I kind of wish I could have got that Vexor pilot's name so I could thank him for not trying to steal our stuff. Here's the Swarm Overmind. This is the main rat of the group. I'm going to get our multi-crystals on. We want to orbit it pretty close. Let's pulse our afterburner to close the distance. You notice not many of these rats have much in bounties. Like, it's 10,000 there, but 7,000 there. I'm actually really glad we got to show this off. Because I like showing things off, and this is a limited time event, so it'll probably never happen again. Blow him up, and here's our loot. We can turn our armor repper off now. And we get a Claw Justice skin. Not really worth anything. But from these you can basically get one of 4 different types of skins. Basically different faction skins. For Minmatar it'll be Justice. For Galante I don't remember. Caldari I don't quite remember. Amar it's Cador. But you'll basically just get a random assortment of skins. Sometimes a booster, sometimes some Plex. As you'll see, we didn't luck into any Plex. That's sad for us. But yeah, that is the Rogue Swarms. They're pretty fun if you ask me. Now, I'm going to set destination back to him. Dock up and log off for now. So, I thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time, when we continue the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. See you all then.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.